early game she has something because she has 16 and she's D+, so she can bully a little bit. She usually get her factory start, right? Being the strongest D+ character in the bull department. And at the end, her low attack, it's kind of hurt her. I thought 45 here because when we look at the all damage is calculated in this game, all damage is calculated, you're multiplied by your mastery rank. So since she has less stat attack here, I guess you get a little bit less from your mastery rank multiplier from Rio there. That's the cost for her, but she has something to compensate to balance the fact that she gets less from normal damage from her lower stat attack here. In her skill. Also, she ends with 53 armor. As a D+ character, that's very high armor. So that's good for mastery building, having high armor. So she has that to build her mastery. And what you have as a compensation for your low attack stat here, you have your skill here, the anchor point. That's why she has such low stat attack, because she get armor penetration instead. And she at the beginning she already has 11% more accuracy, so she start pretty much at like 90% accuracy already at the beginning. So it's rare that you will be guarding against Rio, pretty much. There's no guard available against Rio. That's the arrow that never miss, right? Yeah. The arrow that you cannot lie to my arrow, it never miss. So that's pretty much it there. That's what you have here. And that's why we like to use red cell to maximize the armor penetration from their skill. Because when you exceed the 100%, and that's why you can potentially do some build to increase your accuracy, as we'll see on the build there, to increase that even further and get more armor penetration. And you can also use red cell as well to further increase your armor penetration as well. So that's what you have here. That's why she has low stat attack, because she get the bonus armor penetration. So that's a compensation. It's a good compensation there. It's a good balance on her lower stat attack. And you can use your release pretty often as well. 50-second cooldown to get one hit and scare people away pretty much with your big damage without guard. So she's kind of a bully type bow character, and she wants to snowball from bullying people early game and set the stage and build a mastery, so she remains ahead pretty much. And it's very active one, 50-second cooldown there. And then again, it works with your accuracy as well. So if you do, because sometimes you can salvage accuracy item from people as well. You don't necessarily need to craft them yourself, but you can salvage the accuracy item from people as well. So because they are more complicated to craft, but if you salvage them from people, it's no big deal. So it's pretty good for you. So there's that. And how do you play against Rio? How do you play against Rio? What's the counter to play against Rio when you're someone fighting against a Rio? What's the weakness against Rio? Usually, I guess early game you have to watch out for her, because she'll be doing a lot of damage with her weapon and her high accuracy. So don't wait too long to craft your purple weapon, because otherwise she will do a lot more damage than you. And yeah, like Emin said, you will be at unfair advantage there. Or if you are afraid of Rio player in your lobby, do School Road. Oh, yeah, pretty much. You don't. You start with the battle suit and the sword stopper, and the racing helmet is pretty much what you'll be doing. You start with the fire helmet in school, so you're probably going to go into the aero helmet there for the school. Those are pretty guaranteed. The rest is pretty flex, the leg and the accessory, you'll have you'll see what you get exactly. So if you are scared of a Rio here, you can do that. You can start school and get your battle suit. And if you have the battle boot as well, even better. And if you finish it smoothly, you have an advantage against the range, yeah. Pretty much, right? Yeah. And the helm, their helm stays the same as well. Pretty much. So that's what you can do with Rio. The Ballista, the brain dead Ballista. The accuracy item you have for Rio with the sniper bull star there. Did you ever do that, MM, or it's always Ballista? Because you can do your sniper bow as well. Did you ever do that on your factory start, MM? Sniper bow? No? Okay. Okay, never, huh? I think it's a possibility because you do find the laser pointer over there, and after that you go Town Hall and you have your sniper bow. I think I tried, yeah? You tried and you didn't have, but it's too hard on the other side, right? It's too bad, right? The other side here, the power crossbow, it's an annoying one to do. And I was thinking, when do you get your bow, though? You never get that there. It's not along what you're building here. The bow is, you're not building, you're not going to chapel or arch range on that build. For the bow, so it's not as natural of a build there. Because for Rio, you do have the accuracy item that you can have for her. Because like we said here, we talk about the accuracy that she gets from armor piercing. So you can have an extra accuracy there for some item. But the problem with those items, it's not they're not very fast. So you kind of lose a lot of time to take the time to craft the extra accuracy item here. If you're going for, so you have the fail knot, which is something you can do, but the bow is complicated to make, so most likely you rarely craft the fail knot though on Rio. Just like MM said there in the chat, most likely you'll be doing. We already talked about the clergy cassock. It's something you can do on purple if you have the bishop cassock start. You get a gold and you're done with that. Otherwise, like MMFCell on our build that we're doing, we can change the harm for a cosmic watch, which is give us +5 accuracy for ranged weapon, which is Rio is, and she gets a bonus from that. And it's more natural to craft that because we don't use the thick paper, we don't use the electronics on our build, so we could be doing the cosmic watch there. And then you can potentially, like you said there, go rocker or battle suit in this case as a cloth base there. Because you have an extra iron sheet from your weapon, so if you don't use it for your harm, because you craft the cosmic watch, you'll be using it for the armor. Either the battle suit. Battle suit probably if you go school, and rocker jacket if you go uptown basically. That's pretty much the thing. When you go by school, you usually be crafting a battle suit, and when you go by uptown, you'll usually be going a rocker jacket. So if you want to go to add an accuracy item on your build, that's something you can do as well. Cosmic watch, and then your extra iron sheet on the armor instead. No tuxedo there. Is the quiver of infinity for the +4 accuracy here. Do you ever go Quiver of Infinity Rio, MM? No, I guess not, right? It's too slow. It's too slow to go for the Quiver of Infinity just for the. You did? Okay. And do you ever go then? Yeah, you did sometimes. It's still better than Fail Not. Okay. Yeah, it's still better than Fail Not, right? Not so practical. Yeah, it's kind of force accessory here. If you kind of have to go out of your way to be able to craft that. So you'd rather not go for that, even if you have the extra bonus there on the accuracy side for Rio. You'd rather build more. You'd rather have something that's faster and to be able to build more mastery. rather than something that is slower and you build less mastery from it, even though you have more accuracy from it. It's pretty much what you pay for when you build something that's slower. You will have less mastery most likely because your build is slower. So here we are. We're doing the demo for the Ballista route. So usually we go factory, we want some scrap metal. Ideally two. And with this time, we skipped the glass marble. We saw the glass marble, but didn't pick it up somehow. By something also we want there, the glass marble. Same thing for the bow, but since I forgot about the glass marble, I'm over here. I have the glasses, so I'll be doing the steel helm this time on our build. I'm looking for the bow here. The short crossbow, as it's called, yeah. That's what your start of the bow there. And we find a letter so we can do the harm with that as we find a hammer here. Usually it's a factory into town hall. So we decided to not do the sheet and instead do the watch because we have to take paper as well. And we already talked about the watch, which is something you can do on Rio, and there we are going for that. Piano wire to upgrade our weapon, and so also the iron sheet upgrade our weapon too. It's already done. And we only need a battery to finish the watch. There you go. And it's time we find battle boots. We already talked about battle boots being something we can do with Rio. So now only makes the watch. Here it is. There you go. So when we do the watch, obviously we want to do the rocker's jacket. And here we are in school. As we said in the demo, it would have been better if we went uptown because you can find the windbreaker and the steel chain over there. Here we are doing that over there. Inefficient Liz action. It does go for the fire helmet this time because we do find the fountain pen, which is a good move. Without the fountain pen, it will not be been a good move. And we find the steel chain. Oof, I was about to say we almost forget it. So something to take note when you're playing Red Cell, you want to keep your HP over 50 to get the max value from your armor piercing from that. We're building battle boots, so sometimes animals can help us, and this animal can help us with the leather there. So when you have something you can, and same thing if you were on the glasses, the feather can be found on the bird as well, so could be something we could have found too. We go for the clots there. Clots in temple. Mistake, we miscraft the thick paper. We wanted to do, we have one accessory here on our build, the Buddha Sarira. And also we find the short spear here for finish the weapon. So we'll need another thick paper because of our mistake. And that's pretty much all you do it, right? You do multiple things in one area. Here where we're looking for short spear, we were looking for cloth, we were looking for thick paper. And also do note that in a real game though, you won't always get the preferred area with multiple things. So you'll probably have to do second, third, or fourth best area because there might be some people over there that you can't fight. So there's that too. In a real game situation, I mean. food on animal or body is always good to craft if you're fairly new to the game. It's fairly good to pick up. I mean, it's always a good thing because that's how you build your mastery with food. If you have no food, you can't build mastery. So we pretty much finished the helm and we're done, right? Yep. That's pretty much it. Yeah, you just finish your helm and you'll be done with that build. And that's it for Rio. I love playing Rio. She looks great and she's very consistent, and yeah, enjoy your Rio action.